Fani Willis takes another L. She just had a major loss in court, one that completely bypasses all the stonewalling that she's been engaging in with Judicial Watch's open records request. Real quick, let me catch you up to this point. Things all started to go south for Fani Willis right about here.
The court removes Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis from her prosecution of President-elect Donald Trump. What this means for the historic criminal case, that is what we start with here as the time comes up on 4:30. So hours ago, the Georgia Court of Appeals, they released a ruling disqualifying Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis from that 2020 election interference case against President-elect Donald Trump and several of his co-defendants.
And things didn't get any better when Fani Willis had been ignoring an Open Records Act request from Judicial Watch for documents related to her communications with Jack Smith and Biden's DOJ.
Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis can't stop stacking up those losses. She was just handed another loss earlier this week.
Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis was ordered to pay over $20,000 to a conservative watchdog group.
Her misconduct was so grave that in terms of violating open records law, the high collusion, that a court ordered her office to pay Judicial Watch $21,500.
And apparently Fani Willis wasn't paying out like she was supposed to. She ended up paying them 20 days late, even though apparently she just keeps cash stashed at the crib.
But I always have cash at the house. That has been, I don't know, all my life. If you're a woman and you go on a date with a man, you better have $200 in your pocket. So if that man acts up, you can go where you want to go. So I keep cash in my house, and I don't keep cash as good in my purse like I used to, because I don't go on many dates. But when you go on a date, you should have cash in your pocket.
So my question was, where did that cash originally come from, if it didn't come out of the bank?
Cash is fungible. I've had cash for years in my house. So for me to tell you the source of when it comes from.
This lady is a sketchball. So she finally gives him the money, right? But she still refuses to give up the documents.
Well, everyone, we're back in court again against Fani Willis. First, she tells us she has no records. She doesn't bother to answer a lawsuit. Court orders her to be in default, violation of the law. And then she searches for records, and now she doesn't want to turn them over. But we just filed a brief asking the court to review the records she's hiding from the American people. Plus, we've asked for a special master to oversee a full search for records about her collusion. For instance, it looks like they didn't search cell phone text messages and other records they were supposed to look for. So this is a major scandal because what happened to Trump is the worst corruption in American history. The collusive, political, corrupt prosecutions of him and the conspiracy, it looks like, between Fani Willis, the Biden operation, and the Pelosi operation, and who knows who else.
So Fani Willis ends up begging the courts, please don't appoint a special master. Now, this is entirely separate from the simultaneous ongoing investigations by the Georgia State Senate and the Federal House Judiciary Committee. So I think it's safe to say this lady is screwed three ways from Sunday. Well, all of her stalling is for nothing because the courts just ordered the Department of Justice to provide all of the information that she's been trying to hide this entire time. A federal court ordered the Department of Justice to provide information on communications between Special Counsel Jack Smith and District Attorney Fani Willis regarding the prosecution of then former President Donald Trump. President Trump truly needs to overhaul the Department of Justice from top to bottom. It is a scandal that the federal court had to order the Justice Department to admit the truth, that their objections to producing records about collusion with Fani Willis had no basis in reality. And this directive comes as Pam Bondi is taking the helm of the DOJ. So I highly doubt they're going to hold anything back. And if they do, Pam Bondi's going to be up somebody's ass. I'm interested to see what you guys think is hidden away in those communications, because we've got communications potentially between Pelosi, we've got potential communications between the Biden Justice Department, Jack Smith, Alvin Bragg. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a Telegram channel that we're all hopping in, like a Discord or something. I don't know, that'd be so easy. I would love it if they had a Discord titled something like "State and Federal Collusion to Obstruct the Campaign of a Political Opponent." You know, that'd just make everything really easy. A thread on Blue Sky titled taking down the Republican nominee one state/federal case at a time, right? And then like in there somewhere, right, Alvin Bragg would have a, hey, at Jack Smith, how do I make these charges on this Trump hush money trial work? Biden hops in and he's like, hey, at our DOJ we got this dude named Matthew Colangelo. He might do a lot to help you out, Alvin. You know, let's send him over there. There's got to be something. Otherwise, why would both the DOJ and Fani Willis have obstructed and tried to hold these documents for so long? Yeah, dude, no, as much effort as Fani Willis was putting in on keeping this stuff under wraps, she's got to be sweating it right now. Plus, the state and federal investigations, dude, it's a wrap, man. It's done for this lady. Just wanted to get a quick update for you guys. I appreciate you joining me, man. If you like the content, if this isn't your first video, hey, hit that like and subscribe button for me. Maybe share the video with someone you know. I appreciate you guys. It helps get me out to the algorithm. So while the DOJ isn't ready to file criminal charges against Letitia James and Alvin Bragg, Pam Bondi has filed some civil charges. Check it out up here, guys. She is not holding back. And also, Anderson Cooper tried to come after Doge and embarrass the crap out of himself live on CNN. Check it out over here. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you on the next one.